sativa. That's what it says. So these are all sativas. Hybrid. So looks like it's got both. That's what the weed looks like. See that shit? It's not too bad, eh? For flavor and aroma, cannabis connoisseurs, strawberry cough is the perfect sativa. Its smell transports you to a strawberry field, and its taste is just as spellbinding, being sweet, spicy, and much like strawberries as well. Its lineage is mostly unknown, with the story behind its mysteries beginning with a breeder that goes by Kyle Cushman. Apparently, the unnamed breeder gifted Kyle with cannabis seeds from plants that grew in a strawberry field either in Connecticut or Vermont. He then crossed these breed seeds with the original haze mix of land-raised sativas. From this, strawberry cough was born, a social cannabis favorite. So it makes me talk. Strawberry, its THC levels average at 13% and can go up to 18%. Its high is ideal for social occasions, often dulling fear and anxiety and leaving the consumer in a happier and more open state of mind. It creates a carefree attitude that can sharpen focus in the sense while also relieving minor aches throughout the body. It's a great choice for daytime use as it's induce a bit of energy and doesn't fog the mind. Reviewers have noted this strain is great for increasing creativity and engaging in deep conversation, as well as eliminating writer's block. Strawberry cough is a great strain for novice consumers, rarely inducing paranoia. Like any other cannabis strains, dry mouth and eyes are to be expected. Well, so they bred these two together and it made this. Let's try it. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? Sherbet is indica. Oh, okay. You guys want to go on big screen now? Should we do this one up here? Light. Look beautiful, don't I? All right. So usually This is way not my size, but I'm sure some guys could probably use this as a fake pussy. But I would have to go with something like a little bit bigger than this. I have a red one that works perfect, that would fit on my dick. But mine's like, you know, like probably twice. It's supposed to be like that freaking fat, man. Damn, you know? Try to put that shit in your mouth. And then like twice as long. That's what she gets, man. That's what she gets. So this is a nice joint. She's gonna get that later on. But I guess for most men, this will work perfectly for you, right? Because this is about how big your dick is. Don't lie. It is, right? Because I've seen girls talk about like your dick's about the size of the pinky. Perfect, you know? It's even got a tight snug up down there for you. Look at that shit, man. Perfect. I will sell that if any of you want to contact me. cwspod@gmail.com, and I will sell that for $2. And I will send that to you as soon as possible, so you could get it on. She also got me a Coke, homie. She went and got me 3 cheeseburgers before this. What does your woman do besides yell at you about, you know, like get a life and shit? You ain't providing no service. You dumb, homie. That's why no one wants you, and God gave you a dick the size of a pinky. So I think we could be ready to go on YouTube now. I'll be back, YouTube viewers, in like 5 minutes. But you can still watch me at twitch.tv/CreativeWinStudios. Or just go to my Twitter page right up there. Should be displaying a video right as we speak. Hopefully that doesn't annoy you guys. Sometimes I had problems in the past when I had like internet connectivity issues. So each time it starts, it posts another video. But we got fiber, and lately it's been stable. I could stream for 20 hours, 24, 36 hours plus without issues. Alright, I'll be back real soon, YouTube viewers. And then, you know, I'm gonna start you guys over too, so we can get a new video out there, just to make it to make it fair. And if you got a 4K television, then you want to go to YouTube, because I be broadcasting in 4K. Alright, so the Twitch community, I'll be back in like real quick. Like 2 minutes. Once I fill out that information. It's happening, boys and girls. LGCD 439.3 Dual belt service. I want to do a week of rapping, because we got 3 CDs we just came out that I gotta test and try. What you're listening to right now is CJ023. Relatable Studios just got done releasing CJ022. To listen to these, you can go to YouTube or cwspod.com, and it will take you to the YouTube discography page. And when I'm live, you can just click home above there. Playlist. It will give you my YouTube playlist. That when I watch and push thumbs up, you can see what's going on in my head recently. And so the music coming out is a bit different than, let's say, 10 albums ago. I wanted to have less symbols. There's still songs that that has some, but I bare minimum, homie. This is just tobacco. It's not really drugs. If you notice, I'm from Colorado. Relatable Studios is a dope place. Today is title Tool Belt Service. So that's a theme that we must follow all the way through. We're going to be making up stuff, not lying, but I am an actor at this moment. So like this room gives you permission to step out of yourself and play the part that you need to do. And that's what's fun. So I might be in here all day today. But you're listening to like unreleased stuff that is so hot. Because I provide a service and I fix up the industry Everything in here is a tool, and I wear it around my waist. Bitch, I offer a tool belt service. Many great things to say about me. That's why I offer a service. I'm good at it, man. I bet I'm better at it than you. Just to do exactly what I do. It's a service, man. Service music. So like if Hillary Clinton was running for president and this could be her introduction music. She walks out and says, "We're gonna do it, America." Or this could be Obama's track. He's moonwalking right to the podium. And he uses his voice and the magical musical frequencies that gives you goosebumps. I do that quite a bit. A lot. But not really in the latest music. When I really get into editing, you know, I know how it is. I got the tools. And, you know, if I don't do it right, I whip myself with that belt. Because, in a way, I am Creative Wind Studios. Creative Wind Studios was born from Casper Wright's script. He was the original guy. His contract ran out lately, and he was like, "Yo, I have fun," but so he didn't renew his contract. Wadri's now in the door, and without Wadri, much of this really wouldn't be here, and that's the honest truth. Not really superstitious or, you know, like I believe that there's, we're here for a purpose. I believe that our mistakes and our flaws make us. They also break us. But you can't let the broken interfere with the make. It's like when you break, then that's when you pay attention and learn. You are the student and the teacher in your life. So you got at least two sides, you know, you got the white and you got the dark. This room is whatever. It can be dark, it can be light. You know, there's a time and place. That's why this room, all it explains is me. And without me, this room wouldn't be here. So we came a long ways on our quest to provide you a service. I think I've been doing real well. Every 7th album, the service provides you with could be a talking one like this. It doesn't have to be rap, but every 7th one, it makes an album. So I could release a talking one like I'm doing now. I haven't done that before. I might do something like that now. Because I just want to get it out there. And so what's nice about my job is it's 2019. The music industry has changed. So has the way how products are made, how they're bought in, how they're shipped. I'm very fortunate, you should be too, to be living in a space with access, not only to your dreams, but the freedom to think. I believe we come a long ways in 50 years. We've basically ruined our planet within these last 50 years. So before that, we were living in caveman. So if you were to say anything, we are now in the rapture. Because 100 years ago, there was no Fukushima, Chernobyl accidents. That basically is the ultimate killer and will give everyone cancer. And we need to keep these places going because they provide they provide an ingredient which the military requires to keep America safe. So stopping all of that isn't possible on this earth. So that's why I believe that Elon, the car guy, it's, and even Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, I heard he's getting into rockets now, or something like that. So it's the private sector that will really be our savior. Capitalism got us in this mess, but it will also be there to get us out. So we dug ourselves a hole within the last 50 years. We destroyed our planet through ultimately nuclear death. Jesus will be coming around the corner for all of us. It's just a matter of time. So you have to enjoy life that, we'll say 250,000 years. The earth will be dead in 250,000 years, because that's how long the radiation takes to dissipate. So, and they say that the Fukushima is still releasing like millions of barrels a month into the sea that's toxic. Like that stuff burnt, and it's still melting down. And it got into the water. And they're still trying to figure out how to fix it. That was 311. Is there anything in the Bible that talks about 311? Those symbols? Because I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a dude that puts it together. I'm a dude who doesn't know how to educate very well, but I'm a dude that can put it together and make sense. It's not science where we're talking 100 zeros in every sentence. That shit's almost pathetic, man. How am I supposed to take you serious when you got so many zeros on there that it's unbelievable, but yet it's the truth? They're all talking millions, billions of years, eons, like we know what that shit really means. But down here on Earth, away from, we play with CGI. Ooh, sorry. Because instead of me doing that, I'm doing music. Instead of me dreaming about stars and space and putting it together up there, what may make sense, I'm just putting it together down here. Because we're not up there. We haven't been up there possibly since the 50 years. But I believe that was a hoax, homie. I really do. So I want to see. Oh, and the people who want to tell me, well, why would they want to lie? Why would they make up such a huge ass lie and try to cover it up all these years? It doesn't make sense. Is that coming from your face? Here's the reason. You gotta follow the history, son. Back at those times, we had the World War I, World War II, and airplanes were just taking off. Airplanes weren't even around 100 years ago. They started coming around like 1920 or 1930 or something like that. Right around those times, like 1909. But dumbasses couldn't do it for like 20 years. Their helicopters and their flying machines were so idiotic. Like, they're supposed to be smart, but how did they expect something like that to even fly? I don't quite understand that their mentality, just... So, if these guys were considered one of the smart guys and they made some stupid-ass machines that look like umbrellas pumping in the air up and down, that's what I'm talking about, man. And these guys are supposed to be smart, right? They put that together all themselves. But if I go outside and see my neighbor trying to put one of those together and says, yeah, I'm going to make this go up and down, and it's going to pull me up in the air, man, because it's going to push, pull. That's the design, man. No one on this block, even little kids, would be like, man, that dude's stupid. Right? It's just like so common sense right now. So even our mentality has gotten, we've grown quite a bit. And that's almost scary, because how dumb were we really in the 1500s if that was just 80 years ago? They had to be like monkeys or cats or something, if they didn't know that, like an umbrella, like, I don't know, just some of those machines that they made back then that tried to fly. You should read up on the aviation history of aviation, and if you watch that documentary, it'll explain what I'm talking about, what I'm really kind of making fun of. Like, you don't gotta take me serious. I'm just putting it together in probably the rudest way I can imagine. But still saying it legal. I don't think I'm saying it hurting people's feelings. Saying a way like, damn, Look at him yell at his phone like that. I'll give you guys a new view. Welcome to Creative Wind Studios. Today's title is LGCD, Legendary Goals Compact Disc. Basically just another name, Creative Wind Studios. I don't know why we picked that name, but it stuck with us ever since we were like coming up with the naming system. So you have to start somewhere and just one to be unique, something you could type in a web browser and you would find it right away. Sometimes too unique. I think CWS POD name is on some kind of blacklist. Is the name I used before. Love Justin Perry. My sales were much higher, but they say that it takes 9 months or so to see real earnings come in from an album. So, if that's true, then how many did we do in the last year? So, you just got to be patient, right? I'm not sure how many we did. We probably did like 10. But I will soon see income on these. So, from stuff released 2 years ago, yeah, those are getting nice. But this last year, it seems real slow. And, I sometimes wonder if my name gets blacklisted some places. Or maybe it could have, been the way how I labeled the names. I sometimes think about that. It's probably, because if I look at the titles, I did it like search results, like what would people search for? I think that's what I did, and maybe I should do that again. Because at that moment when learning, I didn't give a damn when it came to titles. I was like, well, things just need a title, so I'm gonna just go it on the line without even listening to it and give it a name. And sometimes I think that's why that album, those first few albums, get a lot of views. But then this last one, I've been putting instrumental now in the title. So that seems to be helping. And like my service to you, we got all these videos here. And, it's just me chilling in a room, giving you what I think. And I'm like, okay, I got all of this stuff here. And that's why it's taking me so long to add real content, because I'm not ready to commit. But I know I need to start real soon, because there's a pile collecting, and so I'm like, okay, so there's this pressure building, and it's probably the last year or so. I really didn't upload any videos. You just got the live streams. But my plan is to cut them down to provide you a service with these wonderful tools I got here. And it's always on my mind. I never forget about it. I don't come in here and just well, I better do this. No, it's this is my life. And now since things have moved more digital, I don't need to be in here that much, so I can do much of it through the iPad here. And I enjoy it. I'm taking advantage of laying in my bed, going on everywhere, and going places. I can be on the road and see and work my PC desktop, the real powerful one. I can connect to it remotely, and just like the screen, I see it going over 5G straight to the screen, man. Then if I need music, I pull the stream from from what the video that you guys watch, and then I minimize that, so I'm getting low latency, because it's basically that box is before it goes to the actual encoder. Probably about 2 seconds, 1.5 second from the time that I make a movement on the screen that I hear the change. It's not bad. And I hear it just like you guys would. And lately, sometimes that's why I haven't been online, because I've been working. I've been using that system there to listen to myself without GTA 5 going on in the background. GTA 5 is an insurance policy, so I could share all of my exclusives with you without the fear of them being ripped off. It would be real hard to do that now, wouldn't it? So I'm glad I made this hybrid. It's helped me out a lot, and I just want to... Alright, so I want to talk about how I make money. And how you guys can participate without you even knowing. So my job is to make instrumental music, and every so often I get, or there's an album with talking and rapping or writing or singing or whatever, but the majority of it is beats. It's a investment that you can make, which will last if you can get at least to the distribution part, which doesn't cost much money, $89, and they allow a maximum of 50. There's a reason why I chose 50 instead of 25. So if you got 5 tracks or 50 tracks, you're still paying the $89 using their coupon on cdbaby.com. That's where all of my stuff's registered with, and they do a great job. You get paid in a PayPal account every Monday. Every Monday, once I make $10, it automatically goes to the PayPal, and then the PayPal automatically transfers into my wife's bank account. Automatically. So the security here is investments, because if you Google, I believe I even posted a tweet about it, it'll probably be a long ways on the line, that royalties will last 70 years past the death of who the dude or who is registered with. I think I'm looking at the wrong camera, man. My bad. So, that is a better investment than stocks. That's a better investment than property. This is property, except it exists in cyberspace. It exists online or physical. You can also send CDs to do it. So that's how that works. And they send it to everywhere. And like Spotify, Google Music, you got Apple Music, you got Deezer, you got KKBox, you have all of these sites. I'm not sure how many, but there's quite a bit. And also, when you sign yourself up, you know, I should get an affiliate number so I can make some money off of this. But I won't right now, but you know, maybe I could splice it in. You know, and that's real easy to do with this setup. And my videos are like working with the original quality. Besides coming from this encoder box, these videos haven't been touched. So it goes right from there to the encoder, and the encoder maybe transcodes it, I'm not sure. But it goes right to disk. I like that. I like that setup. So today I'm doing every 10 seconds. So I go through, load them up in Hot Player, P-O-T, Player, and I can go through the playlist quickly and delete what needs to be deleted. And then I could use a program like MP4 Joiner, because they're MP4s. It's like a compatible container that works with basically everything. And you join it back together, still without encoding it. It's still the original quality. So now you got a cut down file using, you know, the system, the HDMI to IP TV 4K box. And you grab the stream right off of there, because you could watch it on your phone like I am right here. So that's my monitor now. And so that's how I work with videos. I'm trying to invest my knowledge in how to make it better. And I really want to combine things that I talk about and then upload them. I was going to be like, yeah, let's re-record these. But then it looked messy. I didn't like that. I was like, huh. So I think a day I played around with that. And 2 days or something, I sat there and I recorded. It's a pretty easy job. You just waited till you found something and then push start. I think the beginning and the ends need to be cleaned up. That sucks. Because it is a dirty cut. And I thought about making intros, you know, to make it look more professional, and then outros. All I gotta do is just add 2 files, one to the beginning and one to the end, and then throw the whole thing in. MP4 Joiner. But here's the thing, you gotta make sure you keep these in variable bit rate. That way it will give you the flexibility to mix and match old videos and new videos. If you, from my experience, if you did everything in constant bit rate, when it came to merging those 2 files together, they would mismatch.